You only have to do 3 things to make money online. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those are, so let's get into it. So your goal is to make a lot of money consistently. Now, I am no billionaire, but I have made $60K a month for the past 4 months, which is pretty consistent in this online Wild West world, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly what I did to do that. You see, if you want money, you must understand that money just means value. All money is a store of value. You do things that are valuable to get money, and you spend money on things that are valuable to you. It's just a store of value to make exchanging value between people easier. So instead of having to go to your construction job and trade that construction for a haircut, and you have to find someone who needs construction who also does hair, now you can just do construction, get paid money, and then go spend that money on a haircut later. You can save it for a week from now. It's just a store of value. And so if you ever want to make money, you cannot ever forget this. So if money equals value, then what is the key to making money online consistently? Creating a system that creates value. So if you build a system, a factory that just produces value, you will make money consistently. And that's what I've done. I've built a system that provides value to people, which means I get money consistently and a lot of it. Like as much as a entry like doctor makes every 2 months. Like it's crazy how much money I make online. But you're probably asking, what the heck is value? So if we want to make money, we have to make value. But what is value? Value is very simple. Whenever someone has a problem, that problem is creating pain for them. Maybe you're overweight and it causes you to look bad. You don't have that much confidence. You can't get girls. Maybe you're broke, which is probably the truth because that's probably why you're watching this video, right? And because you're broke, you can't do what you want. You have to work a job you hate. You can't just have money, honestly. So, sorry guys, my wife started playing a TV show and it really distracted me. Anyways, value is created when you solve a problem for someone and that pain from the problem is gone. So if I was to snap my fingers right now and you had 2 clients paying you $3,000 each and you were making $6K a month, think about how many problems that solves for you and how much value is created. And so the key is building a system that creates value by solving problems. Let me show you where the magic comes into this, because when you use technology and stuff like that to actually build a system that does this automatically, things get crazy. So let me show you the 3 things you have to do. I'm gonna write it out and come back. So if you wanna make money consistently, you need a value creation system, because if you can consistently create value, you'll consistently create money. So let's talk about how to set up one of these systems and how does my system work. I'm just gonna reveal you guys everything. So a basic system, we have an input, we have a process, and we have an output. So think about any system that happens in the world anywhere. Systems in your body, systems in the world, like just any kind of system, what does it have? You have inputs, you take those inputs, you process them, and you have an output. The easiest example, how I learned, was cooking, right? So you have all the ingredients that go into a dish, then you have the process, which is you put those ingredients in a pan, you set the oven to this much temperature, you cook it for this long, and you get the output, which is the cake, the lasagna. So you have an inputs which get processed into an output. So if you want to make money, you need a value creation system. And here is how it works. So your input is a person with a problem. Once again, value is created when pain is alleviated. And you alleviate pain by solving problems. So if you have a person with a problem, you can create value. And newsflash, any human being who's still breathing has a problem, right? Everyone has a problem. And so you just got to find a problem that you can solve. And then you put them through a process. So system 1, system 2, and system 3. This is what the title is about, right? The 3 things you have to do to make money. I'm going to show you what these systems mean in a second. And when you put them through that process, they come out on the other side with their problem solved. So what happens is you have a person who has a problem, they have pain here, you solve this problem for them using your system, and now you have a person with no problem, and they're happy. The pain was alleviated, which means you created value with this system. And that's what we're trying to do. And if you can do that, you'll make a lot of stinking money. And I know because this is exactly what I do every single day. So let's talk about what does this process look like? Well, the first step is you need to find a person with a problem. if you don't have some problem you can solve yet, that's your first step. A lot of you guys are copywriters though. You follow me from my main channel. So you have a tool. You know how to solve problems for business owners. Now you got to find them. Who are your business owners? And what specific problem do you want to solve for them? And then let's talk about the process, which is what this whole video is really about. The first system is acquisition. So all you're trying to do inside of this system, inside of the bigger system here, is you want to take people from getting their attention to having interest. This can be any kind of form of like traffic, right? So content, like this is content, right? I'm getting your attention and now you're interested in me, in my stuff. Paid ads, cold outreach, warm outreach, literally any form of getting attention and converting that to interest. Think about a billboard on the side of the road, TV commercials. This is just the first step of finding these people. You got to think, where are they and how do I get their attention? And how do I convert that attention into some form of interest, some kind of interest to move further down my system? And so for me, this acquisition is content. So on my main channel, I make videos specifically for copywriters because those are the people that I help. So copywriters who don't know how to get clients and who aren't good at copywriting. That is exactly who I help, and that's the problem that I solve. So what do I do in this first system? I get their attention by using organic content. And so I make videos specifically to help them, and that makes them interested to learn more about what I do, right? So that is the first step, acquisition. All you're trying to do in this first system is get attention and convert that into interest about what you do, okay? That is the first step. Now, after you get them interested, that is where system 2 kicks in, which is conversion. Conversion, I should probably put a V there, but it means conversion. All you're doing here is you want to take that interest and get them to actually purchase your stuff. So for instance, because I sell a high-ticket, multi-four-figure program, I do it on the sales calls. So I have a sales rep and myself and one of my partners, we all take sales calls with people who are interested in learning more about our product. And so if I have someone who has a problem that they want solved, I grab their attention with YouTube videos, they get interested, they go to my VSL and they book a call with me. Now in system 2, we actually convert them. So we assess their situation. We see if they're a good fit for our program. We show them how we solve their problem completely, guaranteed, and exactly how we do it. And that gets them to buy. You might be thinking, well, KJ, I don't want to do sales calls. I don't sell a $4,000 program. That's completely fine. But you have to have a conversion system. I used to sell a $100 school, like it was a school community and a school course. I no longer sell it because it's just useless compared to my high ticket. Like it's way better, so I just quit selling it. But like the conversion for me wasn't a sales call, it was a sales page. Whatever you have to do that gets them from interested to buying, that is your conversion system. So because I'm selling high ticket, that's a sales call. But when I was selling low ticket, it was just a sales page. But your entire goal of this second system is to take someone who's interested and then breaking all their beliefs, showing them how you can help them and giving them confidence that you can help them, and then taking their money. That is system 2. And then once you take their money, this is where system 3 kicks in. And system 3 is the one that no one talks about, but will make you the most money. This is why Apple is almost $1 trillion company. This is why Tesla is going to be $1 trillion company. This is why every single company that makes it $1 trillion focuses on system 3, which is what? Value delivery. This is where the value is actually created. Now you have to have system 1 and 2 to make any money, right? Or else people are never going to actually trust you with their time and money if you don't have system 1 and 2. But once you actually collect their money, this is where the money is actually made. This is where the value is actually delivered. And so here you have to actually solve their problem. And so what is the system for that? For me, in the past, for my low ticket, it was just a course. So it's just an informational video course that people followed. I've done one-on-one coaching in the past. So like literally one-on-one Zoom meetings to solve their problems. I've done group coaching. I've done pretty much every way you can think of like helping people. I've done for you. Like I did copywriting services for clients for a long time. So like, however you solve their problem, that is system 3, the actual value delivery. My brother is a car detailer, so his system 3 is actually cleaning the cars. This is where you deliver the value. And the better you solve their problem, the faster you solve it, the more in depth you solve it, like the more money you're going to make. Think about how valuable your iPhone is to you. Because look at how many problems it solves. It's so easy. Everything is so simple. It's beautiful. It's elegant. Like the product is amazing. There's so much value. And I was in Africa last year, and I was shocked to realize that people didn't have a lot, but they all had like phones. They had smartphones. And I realized it's like there was so much value in the smartphones that they would buy that over anything else. Before they had anything, they would buy a smartphone because the value was crazy. They could talk to people, they could connect with people, they could do business. Like system 3 is the most important, like where you deliver value and how you deliver it and how well you deliver it. So the cool part is, here's how you make a lot of money almost on autopilot. Once again, these are systems. And how you make a ton of money is by automating these systems. That is what the star was. I ran out of room, but the star is supposed to be automation. So for instance, I was sick last week and I made $14,000 because I have someone who repurposes my content and edits my videos. I have someone who takes sales calls with people who are interested. I have people who onboard them into the program. In the program, I have people who do, I have people who do coaching calls in the program. So all of this happens semi-automatically, which is crazy because I built these systems. And so it's absolutely insane. And how you do this, how you do automation, we have two things here. The first is technology. So because I have like a massive in-depth course that solves the problem of people not knowing how to get clients for copywriters, they can just watch the course and go get clients without me doing anything. I recorded that course one time. I spent 100 hours per each course in my program. Like I put in probably 400 hours so far on my course, and those 400 hours get scaled infinitely. Like I could allow infinite people into my course and it would just continue to solve their problems without me doing anything. That's because of technology. So leveraging tech. If you're broke, you better be leveraging as much technology as you possibly can, right? The second thing is human resources. This is the oldest form of leverage. So using people to do tasks for me. So in system 1, I have someone who will take these long form videos, they will write them into Twitter threads, and they will write them into emails and then send both of those out automatically. I don't do anything, and I'm producing content, right? They take my long form. It's automatic. I don't worry about it. I have an editor who edits all these videos, uploads them, schedules them, and titles them. I don't do anything. I just press upload on Google Drive, and they end up uploading on YouTube 3 days later, right? So that's automated in system 1. System 2, I have automations when it comes to tech as far as email follow-ups, the VSL sales page. I don't have to meet with people one-on-one to sell them like on booking a call. Like it just happens automatically because of a video. That's how I've automated system 2. And then I have people who take the sales calls. I have a closer, my partner Chris, who is amazing. And he takes the calls, he assesses their situation, sees if they're a good fit, and then pitches them on the program, and they join or they don't, right? So that happens automatically. System 3, they're onboarded automatically. By following the videos in the program, they get links to what they need to join for the community. They get links to post their introduction. Like all this happens automatically too. And so literally like you set up these systems and it just runs like crazy. And this is how you make a ton of money because now I focus on really high leverage stuff, which is increasing the value delivery. All I do now is make these videos about what I'm learning and then I freaking work on the product. That's it. I checked my Warmap, my productivity tool, for the past 2 months. I realized that I've been working on the courses in my product for the past 2 months straight, every day. I've probably put in like 150 hours just between my foundations course and my new outreach system course. Like it's nuts, only because I have the rest of this automated. So the first thing you should do is actually build the system. Like you won't have any automation, right? You'll just be building it on your own. And then you can start adding in like human resource automation to make the stuff go crazy. But if you want to make money, no matter what it is, this is the thing that you should follow. Even if I was cutting grass, I would follow this system. People who have tall grass, how do I get their attention? Could I leave things in their mailbox? Could I run ads on Google? What do? How do I get their attention? How do I get them interested? With a sale, like 25% off, or get your first mow yard free, whatever it is. System 2, how do I actually convert them to paying customers? Do I send out like high schoolers to go collect sales? Do I take phone calls? Do I have a sales page? Like what do I do where they sign up? How do I convert them into paying customers? And system 3, how do I deliver the value? Well, for me, it would be cutting the yards myself until I had money, and I would start figuring out how do I employ driven high school guys to make money cutting grass. Well, I don't even have to do it. And I just pay them and I take a cut. So every single business you've ever seen is a value creation system. And if you learn how to think this way, you'll create a lot of money. But yeah, let me know in the comments one thing you freaking learned from this video, or else you're wasting your time here. You should be watching Mr. Beast. If you're here to be entertained, go watch Mr. Beast because it's a lot more entertaining. If you're here to learn, type in the comments what is one thing you're going to do and one thing you learned. I'm losing my voice, so I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.